Hi, I'm Jennet Ingle, the 5 Minute Reedmaker. If you're watching this on YouTube, would you go ahead and click subscribe for me? That way you always know when I drop a new episode, and it becomes easier for other people to find my channel and to become better reedmakers and happier musicians. Thank you. I did a major reed making workshop. Major, it was 6 hours long on a Saturday in Virginia last weekend. And there were two things that were sort of the most common issues that I saw in people's reeds and in people's reed making. And I want to talk about those both today and in my next 5 Minute Reedmaker video 2 weeks from now. The first is this, that when people are trying their reed on the oboe and trying to make adjustments or trying to make assessments or trying to get to the root of what is wrong with the reed as they're trying to finish the reed, frequently people fix the reed in their mouth as they're playing so that from the outside of their own head, no one can tell that it's a bad reed. And of course, we all do this. This is instinctive to us because we are oboists, and we know that we are going to show up on stage with a suboptimal reed from time to time. And we are adept at covering for the deficiencies of that suboptimal reed. That's the thing we do. We always go into our concert with the reed we have, not the reed we want. And so if it's a little too flat, we roll in a little bit. If it's a little too wild, we protect it with our mouth. If it's a little too hard, we blow harder. We're gonna make that reed work. The problem is, when you're working on finishing a reed, you are not working on that skill of let's make it work. You are working on the skill of, can I make this reed better so I don't have to cover up for it? So if, as you're playing the reed at us, you protect it in your mouth so that we can't tell how bad it is, well, we can't help you. And, all I want is to help. For example, here's a reed that, I don't know, I don't really have an opinion on. It's about a day 2 reed, and I'm just going to throw it on the oboe and see what happens. Okay, here's the thing. I can make this reed sound good if I need to. Now that does not feel good in my mouth because I'm biting it kind of hard. It actually feels too open, too flat, too in the heart. And if I, instead of improving it, if I play it and exaggerate on purpose what I don't like about it, I won't sound very good. The reed is too flat. The reed doesn't really have any core in the sound. It is too open. It feels uncomfortable to play. And it's too hard, but I don't really think it's too hard. I just think it's too open. And now I know what I need to do with it. My initial thought, of course, is that I'm going to squeeze it shut a little bit. That I'm going to pet the kitty to make sure that the sides and corners of the tip are the thinnest part, that I'm going to work behind the heart to help the heart think it's thicker. Because a flat reed is almost always a function of the heart being a little too thin or too sloped, which is a preview of what I'm going to talk about next week. Let's just take a look at that. It's never the wrong idea to pet the kitty, just going into that gutter and lightly scraping up the side. Oh so gently, but collecting quite a lot of cane by the time I get to the tip, and then pressing that through so that the sides and corners of the reed are the thinnest part. I have a clearer crow, so I'm going to clip just a tiny bit, and then I'll do the other thing. That being a little bit of work behind the heart to help strengthen the heart and help the reed close down. And now if I put it back on the oboe and don't fix it, exaggerate what I don't like, like we're still just a little bit flat, but it doesn't feel too open anymore, and it doesn't feel like cavernous and empty. So I'm going to clip a little bit. Remembering, of course, that the clip doesn't change the playing pitch of the reed, it does change the balance of the reed, but the reed feels underbalanced, so I'm going to clip. And clip again. And now, although it feels a little unrefined, because I think I've clipped into a thicker part of the tip, my crow came up to a C. And so let's try it again. And so in this way, by letting myself sound a little bit bad in the pursuit of determining what's really wrong with the reed, I was able to fix it, and now I like it better. So I hope that this feels helpful to you. My overall message, when you are in the reed making, reed refining, reed adjustment process, don't do the thing that you know how to do and make the reed sound good regardless. Sure, if you're in the orchestra and it's 10 minutes before the downbeat and you're doing final improvements, you don't want to sound terrible in front of your colleagues. You're going to fix what you need to fix. But in your reed making process, go ahead and let the reed be itself. That way you know what you're working with and you can make improvements. I hope that this has been helpful. This has been a 5-minute Reedmaker lesson. You can follow these short videos here on YouTube. You can subscribe if you wish. I hope you will. And if you would like to reach me to order reeds or cane or a copy of my book, The Happiest Musician, you can find me at jennetingle.com. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day.